In this video, I'm going to be going over 15 creatures that you need to tame in Ark Survival Ascended. Number 15 is the Pelagornis. Now, seemingly this thing doesn't really seem that useful. It's just a flyer that doesn't really have much stamina or weight, but it actually has a good use in that it can harvest organic polymer, and it gets a ton of it from the baby penguins. I get like 60 to 70 organic polymer per one that you kill, and organic polymer is obviously insanely useful for all kinds of stuff. Number 14 is the Otter. The Otter has insulation when you hold it, so you can stay warm in the cold, but also as a shoulder pet. All shoulder pets have a new ability where you can open their inventory and then it halves all of the weight of the stuff you put in there. Also, it can hold artifacts, and you can hold as many as you want, and no other dinosaur can do that. Number 13 is the Utyranis. The reason I have this on here is it is a must-have for boss fights because of the courage roar that greatly increases the resistance to your dinos in boss fights and their damage. Number 12 is the Sabertooth. This is one of my favorites for caving, mainly because it's so small it can fit in a lot of the caves that other creatures can't with the new cryopod changes, and it does a decent amount of damage for all of these creatures. And since it can have saddles, you can put really good saddles on there, like ascendant saddles, and stay really strong, so that way you have tons of resistance and can kill these things easily. After that, we have an essential harvesting dino, and that is the Dodicis. This thing gets stone. That's pretty much the only use it has, but obviously stone is an insanely useful resource, so having an ability to harvest tons of it and have a weight reduction on it is very useful. After that, we have the Anky. The Anky is a really good thing for harvesting metal, and it gets the most metal of anything in the game, and has a weight reduction on it as well, so it's the best creature harvesting metal, and obviously metal is one of the most useful resources in the game. Number 9, I have the Basso. This is easily the best and most useful underwater mount, and the only underwater mount I have on this list. It pretty much does everything you could possibly need it to. It's really strong, it's really tanky, it can resist the lightning from the eels and the jellyfish, so it can't get stunned or knocked off, and is really great for doing pretty much anything you need underwater. And number 8 is the Megatherium. This thing is really good in caves if you can fit them inside of the caves. If you have your cryopod settings changed, you can use them in caves, but most of the time you guys won't be able to because of the new cryopod changes. But they're still really great for being able to take on all of these bug-related creatures because they get a huge buff and can kill pretty much anything bug-related. Anything that gives chitin, it easily kills it, which makes it insanely strong and pretty much unstoppable against those kind of creatures. At number 7, I have the Berry. This is easily the best cave creature in the game right now, it seems, because it can fit in almost any cave because of it's so slim. It's really agile, it's fast, it can jump, it can kill all kinds of stuff because it's really strong, and underwater it has that stun attack. It can also breathe underwater, so it's a great fast underwater mount as well. Just pretty much a really good all-around fighter. At number 6, I have the Carchar. This is a great fighter. It literally can kill pretty much anything on the entire map. You can use this to do whatever you want, fight whatever you want, except maybe a Giga. You probably couldn't kill a Giga with this thing. But other than a Giga, you can kill everything on the map with this, and you can use it to go harvest meat, hide, whatever you need. Anything you need to kill, you can use this thing. Number 5 is the Rex. Now, the Rex isn't as strong as the Carchar, but you can use it in boss fights, which means it is the best all-around boss fighter in the entire game. And you can pretty much use it for all of the boss fights, except maybe the dragon, but you could still pull off the dragon with Rexes as well. It's just really strong, and overall is really great for battle and anything related to that. Number 4, I actually have the Thila. The Thila is extremely fun to ride around on. Is a great travel mount, can move really fast, can climb up walls, scale pretty much anything, is really good. You can fit in caves, and it absolutely destroys. It's really strong. It has a bleed attack, which does 5% of damage, which you can use to kill things like Titanosaurs and Gigas, if you're good enough. And number 3 is the Therizinosaur. This is the best all-around mount. It does harvest tons of stuff like wood, fiber, thatch, all that kind of stuff, but you can also kill stuff with it. It is a great battle mount. You can even use it for boss fights like the dragon. It's one of the best creatures to fight the dragon with, as well as you can like harvest its leveling for the harvesting, which makes it even more of a harvesting mount. Number 2 is the Rino. This is one of the newer creatures in the game, but this one is absolutely insane. Probably one of the best flyers. It's insanely fast, got tons of weight, is a really good battle mount as well as all the abilities that it has, and it's 2-seater saddle. It's just got a lot. One of the best flyers right now in the entire game. My number 1 is going to be the RG. This one's pretty slow, but it makes up for pretty much everything. It's a pretty decent battle mount. It's got a ton of weight, ton of stamina. It's got weight reductions on pretty much anything, so you can hold anything in its inventory, like metal and stuff, where it basically reduces it by half. This is like the best mount just for traveling and bringing resources and stuff with you. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy or find it helpful, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye.